welcome back to the channel. My name is Katie. I know you saw the title of today's video, guys. Amber Heard may be on the run from the Australian government. Your girl might have called it. If you haven't seen it, go check it out. I'll have videos in the cards so you can see. I already have a video about Amber Heard, and it looked like she was possibly fleeing the country, and I was tying some stuff together into what was happening, and now we might have some confirmation that she has left the country of the United States because she is in big, big trouble. Now, if you haven't seen it as well, check it out in the cards. I have a video earlier that I put up. So let me give you guys some insight to explain what's going on. So apparently, as we know, with the trials that happened and she lost to Johnny Depp in the United States with defamation, it came out between the US trial and the UK trial that she lied, or potentially, allegedly lied, about an incident that happened in April of 2015 in Australia when Johnny was filming Pirates of the Caribbean. Now, what happened? She brought her dogs Pistol and Boo over on a plane, but did not declare them. And with Australia, because they are an island continent, they have to very much protect their ecosystem. They have to, because it can, if you introduce the wrong thing, it can desecrate their whole economy. It is no joke. Australia don't play, whether or not it's their ecosystem or the people. Now, we have a political official, Barnaby Joyce, who was the agriculture minister when all this happened with Amber. He is not having any of this. He is furious, and he has been on a tirade saying we need to get her for perjury and get her back over here. However, it's been silent. We've had 2 or 3 weeks of hearing nothing from Australia, but we just recently heard, so go check out that video. I'll give you all the details, but I'm going to give you a quick update here. Apparently, not only is there a still active ongoing investigation, but this letter confirmed that so a letter was sent. So a person on Twitter had done Freedom of Information Request Act about what's going on with Amber and the situation. And what she got back was a letter from the Minister of Agriculture from their office that explained enough that they could, which basically shows us they are working with the FBI in the United States. They were gathering witness statements. So this is going, guys. And we've heard from Barnaby Joyce, and he's said on the Australian end, we've done everything that we can. Now we are just waiting for the Americans. And it looks like that is exactly what is happening. Now, what does all this mean with Amber? Well, she was recently spotted in Tel Aviv, Israel with Bartlow. I love that name. Eve Bartlow. If you remember Eve, her co-conspirator, she was what people are saying is her girlfriend in court right behind her. She did witness tampering during the trial, got one of the witnesses booted and then they found out the information was false. She was removed from the courtroom and not allowed back in. Not just for that. She wouldn't stop tweeting, and she's not supposed to be on her cell phone, because remember, for people like this, they're the ultimate victims, but the rules never apply to them, but they're the ultimate victims. I think that's one of the reasons people get so irritated with this situation with Amber Heard and people like Fartlow, is because they act like that. You don't get to break every single rule that's put in place, or the majority of them, be an awful person, and then declare what a victim you are, and then be so awful in how you deal with other people. It's so irritating. It's so frustrating to watch. But what we had seen, and check it out, the video is really funny. She was spotted, not just were she and Eve at a restaurant, right? Okay, fine. But Eve was cutting up her food. Why? And it just looked, and maybe that wasn't the case. Maybe she was just taking a bite of her food, but it looks like Eve is like over there cutting up her food, and it's like, can Princess Amber not cut it? I don't know. I don't want to rail on Amber too much. It's not that she doesn't deserve it. I just feel bad because I know what it's like to be so hated. Granted, in my situation, there was a lot, like I had the evidence on my side, and there was a lot of popular opinion that just declared, we don't like you right now. Where Amber, all the evidence is on her side that she's a turd. A little bit different. I have to temper my compassion. Then she's got all these billionaires in her back pocket. But that's where we're at. However, a lot of people have questions about this. One big question was, where is her child? Which we have the answer to that. And then the other ones, people were like, well, who's footing the bill for this? What is going on? But I have another theory, and I had said this before. Is it possible that what we are seeing is Amber literally fleeing the country because she knows Australia is about to come down on her for perjury? Now, she might be doing that because of safety issues. And you have to think, guys, her lawyers, there are going to be people that tip her off before the Australian government officially goes after her and puts out those, big official statements and stuff and does, press on it. She'll know ahead of time. And remember, there's other interesting things. She just sold her house and she sold it real quick. The money went into a trust. There were several things. All of a sudden, she sells her home, makes almost double profit very quickly, and then she takes off to another country. I was like, the way this is going on doesn't smell right. And I wonder if she's doing this so she's not in the United States when Australia comes down on her. This is my theory at this point. And I think, and you guys know if you watch me, I got that weird intuition. I got that weird sixth sense thing going on where I can kind of see through some stuff. Now, it would be stupid of her to do this, guys. Because, well, when I say stupid, maybe there are certain protections that would offer her. But if they go after her and put out an arrest warrant, if the Australian government does an international arrest warrant, right, and the United States is backing and follows suit, well, she's going to have an almost impossible time traveling unless she had already left the United States. She's still going to have issues with an international arrest warrant. So it would behoove her to just comply. But we know Amber doesn't always like to comply with the laws and likes to just do what she wants. So also, we have an update on her mental health. Where is she at in terms of what personality is she taking on now? Let's dive in and let's take a look. And also, guys, I know this is a long intro, but if you're new, hi, how are you? My name is Katie. On this channel, I cover all the trending topics. If you like it, subscribe, hit that notification bell. Oh my goodness, we're gonna have so much fun with it. In a stunning headline from a stupid media, which I think is hilarious. I love this headline. Amber Heard leaves onlookers spellbound with her appearance in red maxi dress. Now, let me back up for a second. Amber's a beautiful woman. I am not ever going to contest that. That's just my personal opinion on seeing her, and in a way, it's just my personal opinion on art, right? I'm looking at her, and that's, as I've talked about before, women, we are natural artists, and so she is, to me, very beautiful. Beautiful physically. We can argue all day internally, but physically. I'm not laughing because I think, oh, she's ugly. It's not a put down. It's that, do we really think that anybody is like looking at Amber Heard in a red dress, like all these people are just, oh, look how beautiful she is? Or is most of the world disgusted with her actions? Not that she's not beautiful, but I don't think that's what people are focused on when they're looking at Amber Heard. But then again, this is the mainstream media, and they have to paint this picture of her being the ultimate victim and saint and just amazing person. So let's go in. It says, Johnny Depp's ex-wife, Amber Heard, dropped jaws in floral red outfit during a visit to a bookstore in Tel Aviv last week. Heard put her true beauty on display in gorgeous maxi dress on a stroll in the city. It just made her sound so romantic. It's such a romantic scene. The Aquaman actress appeared in high spirit as she allowed her admirers to take some photos. To elevate her look, Heard left her voluminous, oh my gosh, what is going on today? I'm having brain-mouth issues. Voluminous, I can't say it, and I know voluminous. I knew that word. I'm like, why is it not coming up? Locks loose on her shoulder. Her smile was all enough to send pulse racing. She also carried a big white bag to hold. But is this real? Is this a real article? Really? Are we really going to paint her as like this? She's so beautiful that like everybody just stops and melts and starts screaming when they see her. Like we're just puddles on the floor. And you can see right here, like, okay, honestly, her hair looks disheveled. And look, I'm not saying that to be mean. My hair looks like crap almost every day because you guys know my hair fell out and it's growing back and it's growing out all crazy with different lengths and stuff. But like, it just looks like she's been out and hasn't brushed it and the wind's got in it. And I'm not saying it looks ugly. I'm just saying I don't see this, like, in this photo here, I don't see like the stunning beauty they're talking about. I see a person who's been out. Also that red maxi dress, it just looks, I mean, I have lots of maxi dresses and it just looks like an ordinary maxi dress. I'm not trying to be mean. She's beautiful. But why are they over-exaggerating this so much? They act like she's walking down the red carpet in Tel Aviv. It's so stupid. And it says, Heard, who's in legal war with Depp, has appeared taking a relaxing walk through the city for the first time since she lost highly publicized trial against the Pirates of the Caribbean actor. Amber Heard's latest outing seems to be a smart move to win hearts as she cut a stylish figure to attract applause from fans and onlookers. So yeah, maybe her running around Tel Aviv in that way, maybe it's partially PR, maybe. Who knows? Maybe she's just trying to be a person. I don't know. But we also remember the TMZ photos. So it's not, you know, Amber is somebody who definitely, if she wants to, will play the media and PR as well. Do y'all remember recently it came out that they said Elon Musk was the A word. Physically, mentally, emotionally, sometimes intimately not nice to somebody. Not saying that with Elon, but that he was apparently physically or mentally, emotionally not nice to her. And it just came out, and it was in court depositions months ago. And for me, I looked at that and I'm like, shots fired. That's Amber's team stirring up stuff in the media to tell Elon, hey, you better keep paying. Because even though public favor and perception isn't on my side right now, I can do a whole lot worse. And we know she's probably got dirt on him. Now, we also have heard about her child and mental state. So that's the next thing we're going to go into. It says, bookstore owner talks of Heard's personality, true personality. I mean, the bookstore owner, is he good friends with her? Worked with her? But let's look. It says, Amber Heard recently went through a bookstore with her daughter, Una Page Heard, for over an hour. And the bookstore owner has a few choice words to detail the actor's personality, attitude, and literary tastes. The owner of Harper's Bookstore in Israel, Tel Aviv, and this is J.C. Halper, made this revelation. According to the Daily Mail, he wrote about the interactions, and it included some shocking revelations. He wrote, say what you want about Amber Heard, and what little I knew about her was negatively influenced by the media as well. So this person is saying I had a negative bias going into this, right? The person who browsed my store last Tuesday for almost an hour with her toddler baby girl and a couple of friends was a modest, polite, friendly, inquisitive, self-effacing customer with high literary taste. Now we can argue that high literary taste. Did this person meet her? Because we know when it comes to her histrionic personality disorder and the borderline and the diagnoses she has, that one of the things she does is she takes on the attributes of the people around her. So if you like a certain piece of music, she's gonna like it. Or even the Johnny Depp trial, which was so creepy, she started dressing like him or in similar fashion, which is really weird to do. But let's keep going. And it says, in fact, I had no idea that it was her until she presented her credit card. She's also now the proud owner of my book, The Bibliomaniacs, as promised to send me feedback on it. So it sounds like they did have some type of rapport going on. News of this trip came after Heard was papped alongside her pal, Fartlow, the same woman cast out of the courtroom for live tweeting from the first few rows. Okay, so let's dive into this. So people were asking when it came to that photo of Eve Bartlow or Fartlow, and she looks like she's cutting up Amber's food. Where's the baby? So I guess the baby's with them. But then that would mean if the baby was not with them when they were out, does she have a nanny? Is there a full-time babysitter? And we're all looking around going, wait a minute, I thought she was too broke to pay Johnny. So what is this situation? Who is footing the bill? So at least it sounds like her daughter is with her. And this person, this owner of the bookstore, sounds like they actually talked to her. So I assume maybe she was checking out or needed help. They chatted, and it wasn't until she got the credit card or that the person got the credit card they realized who this person was that they were speaking to. But again, just because, and you know, the bookstore owner, that's great, that's your opinion, and I'm not trying to sit here and sway one way or the other. I just find it interesting that, well, she got that book, she's going to give me feedback. Well, is that just because this is her way of connecting with people? The way that she connects with people is to look at them, figure out what do you like, what do you dislike, let's mirror and mimic that so we feel like we're building rapport so I get something from you. And you might ask, well, what would she be getting? What could she possibly be getting out of this? Good PR. Possible good PR, because look at how the media took this and ran with this. 2 stories, one about she's so brilliant that everybody just screamed and exploded, and now all of Tel Aviv is no longer with us. That's the first article, and that this red maxi dress was so killer. I'm like, it's just a cotton little maxi dress, and it's fine. Look, this is a maxi dress, and I love maxi dresses. I'm not putting that down, and she can wear whatever she wants. It's not even about her. It's how flowery the media wrote. It was like this romantic escapade that she's in Tel Aviv in a red maxi dress. Her hair, her voluminous hair, guys. That just looks like she's been on the beach and had wind and sea salt in it. No disrespect. I like me some beach. My hair would be 10 times worse right now. But it just seems like, once again, this is just the media spinning stuff. And that these are possible PR moves. I'm not saying they're not, but then here's the other question, and I want to know your guys' opinion on this. Do you think that she's in Tel Aviv right now because she knows Australia is right on her tail, and this is her way of getting away from that all? Do we have somebody who is on the run? Sound off in the comments. You guys know I love to hear everything you have to say. As well, guys, if you like this video, make sure and give it a like, and we would love to have you around if you want to see more like this. So subscribe, hit that notification bell, share this with somebody you think might be entertained, and otherwise, I'm going to keep going on my day. All right, guys, I love you guys so much, and I'm just so grateful to every single one of you. So I always want to say, as I always do, take care. Lots of love, lots of blessings. Until the next video, guys, I'm giving everybody hugs, kisses, stay safe, and as always, your girl. We'll see you soon. Bye, guys.